Dennis, it's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
It's congratulations on Blackbird. I absolutely love your work, and Blackbird is just another amazing story from your mind. I feel like only you could pull that off. It's so intense and so dark. Has it been like for you to create this series as a showrunner and producer and writer?
I loved it. I was really worried before. This is the first time I've ever taken the entire job of showrunner, and I was worried. But then once I fell into it, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Writing is a lonely job, and I'm not I'm not an antisocial person. I'm a pretty social guy. So suddenly I was just surrounded by like-minded lunatics like me, 200 of them, trying to do this project, and I loved it. And we were all wholly committed. I mean, that's something I've heard, and I've had enough experience to know it's extremely rare. But we were all in, all of us. And from like, the guy holding the microphone to Taryn, like everybody was committed. We all had this sense of we were doing something really special.
It really seems like it when we watched the show. So in terms of casting, how did the casting process go? The cast did such an incredible job, but especially the main characters, Taryn and Paul, how did you cast them?
Well, it was one of my producers, Bradley Thomas, who got the scripts to Taryn. He was the one who had that instinct. Thought he would be a great get. And then Taryn responded with incredible passion and enthusiasm right off the bat. So we locked him in. Once we locked him in, Apple said, you're a go. And then Taryn and I and Bradley again had a lot of conversations about who could play Larry, and then we circled in on Paul. And then I asked Paul to read. I wanted to see what he could do. I knew what he could do, but I didn't know how far he could go. And so I asked him to read the toughest Larry scenes, and he just blew me away. And that's when I was like, we're good. And then we locked them in.
So the perfect choice. Would you say that Blackbird is exactly how you imagined it? How you envisioned it?
Yes. I really wanted to tell a big epic journey story of a guy, who starts out in one place, kind of like a callow kid. And by the end to this incredibly transformative journey, he comes out a man. He's older, he's wiser, he's sadder.
You say that writing is a lonely job, but do you ever feel like, because you wrote such intense and dark stories, and now with Blackbird, do you ever feel like when you wrap this up, do you feel the need to be on your own, to just like go somewhere, take a deep breath, and just take a step back from this project?
Yeah. No, I'll go. Me and my daughters, my wife, and my dogs, we're all kind of ocean people, so we'll just go somewhere and sit and stare at an ocean. Usually somewhere in Southern California.
Yeah, the ocean is
It's very calming. It's very, so.
It's very calming indeed. Well, it's all the time we had. Thank you so much, Dennis, for joining me today, and congratulations again. It's absolutely an amazing show.
Thank you so much. This is very kind.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.